YouTube, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. And guys, before we even get into it, y'all wanna know what's crazy about this whole cop situation? It's like 20 minutes from me. I'm from Tennessee and this was in Laverne. This whole thing happened 20 minutes from me, but it's crazy. But y'all get straight to the video. Knock your head off. If you feel in your heart, leave a like for your boy. But let's go see what he has to say, man. Let's get it.
Tryna drop some fast shit, I might go pull up in the lab. I don't do the bragging, but I swear they know just who I am. Addicted to fashion, she told me I'm cool as hell.
Alright, bro. Let's see what they freaky asses was doing, bro. Let's go.
So last year a story came out and absolutely broke the internet where this police officer named Megan Hall was fired from her position after it came out that she was smashing multiple guys on the police squad. There were many stories and videos that went viral online. Of course the memes were in the thousands and posts making jokes
No, okay, I ain't gonna lie. This was outrageous.
Went viral online. Of course the memes were in the
This is outrageous. That's crazy. Five guys, they funny for that one. Let's go.
thousands and posts making jokes about her husband, and their life went viral on any social media you can imagine. In general, she got absolutely cooked by the internet for months. And in the last update we had in this situation, she went on a news segment to announce that she would be filing a federal lawsuit against the city of Laverne.
What happened to me?
That's not how you say it, first of all. What is Laverne? That's not how you say it. It's Laverne. Okay? Let's get that straight. Talk about some Laverne. Come on, man.
She would be filing a federal lawsuit against the city of Laverne.
What happened to me during my employment at Laverne's police department?
There it is. She
It
knows.
should never happen to anyone. They isolated me, they shunned me, they accused me, and they blamed me for becoming a victim.
Now last time this was the initial reaction to this information going viral.
Doing something while you're at work, I mean, for everybody else who goes to work, you know, we're held to that same standard.
Jerry Howell says he was in disbelief when first reading the report.
This is still crazy
I mean,
to think
yeah,
about.
they're on company time, they're using that taxpayer money, and they weren't patrolling the streets, they were patrolling some pussy.
It's just bad. It's like a stain, I guess.
Be a wake-up call for Laverne, but also wake up.
How would y'all feel, bruh? Be honest. How would y'all feel if your wife or your husband got caught at work for having sex with 5 different people? That's embarrassing. I feel sorry for her husband. What would y'all do? Like, what would you do? What would be your first step? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'd be sick. Cause that's embarrassing, bro. My boys are petty. They go joke on me. they go let me have it. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
For our police department to take care of themselves.
And you guys will see here pretty soon that the entire department in Laverne seems to be completely corrupt. Of course, like I said, she did the interview where she announced her lawsuit. And finally, this would be the outcome where she's now getting this $500,000 settlement.
As 5 officers and then the police chief all fired. The city then found itself facing a lawsuit filed by a former female officer.
What?
But tonight, word comes the city has settled the case with a hefty payment.
Now, the good thing is, guys, when it comes to this payment, the taxpayers will not be footing the bill. And this apparently is going to be coming out of some insurance policy the police department has.
After that scandal, former police officer Megan Hall sued the city. Then tonight, over a year later, the city of Laverne held a special meeting in which they decided they would pay out Megan Hall $500,000. Officially,
$500,000? Maybe because how she was treated? But that's crazy.
That lawsuit.
I'm telling y'all, I think she could have got a lot more money.
Man, I'm
It
telling you.
took less than 5 minutes.
No. Alderman Hobbs?
Aye.
Alderman Hobbs?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Dunn?
Aye.
Motion passes.
For the Laverne city leaders to say yes, they'll pay former police officer Megan Hall $500,000.
I'm sorry, but can you guys even see that picture and just not laugh a little bit? Like, this shit went so viral.
What message is that?
I ain't gonna lie, she look like an eater. She let she get down. You see most of them cops are black or Hispanic. You always want what you don't got. Her husband, let me stop.
To all the other employees.
That you can sleep with the whole squad.
Look at him. Look at him. It's one up there top left. That's crazy. She went through the whole gang. All of them just guilty. Look at him, y'all. Look at him.
also be $500,000.
She went around the
richer.
board.
Alderman Dennis Waldron was the only dissenting.
She got
vote.
flavors.
Sending a message out to everybody in the world, said, come to Laverne, sue Laverne because they're going to settle.
So this man right here seems to be the only one that actually stood on business. Basically saying we're not going to bow down to the feet of the local hoe.
Reports detail between officers on duty and on city property, intimate photos and videos shared among officers, and silence from the police chief.
And it's very likely that she was not the only female officer within this department engaging in these type of activities. I'm thinking that this problem was actually a lot more widespread, and so they probably just wanted the investigation to end before more and more shit was uncovered.
While I was aspiring to protect my community, the Laverne Police Department was not protecting me.
I mean, let's not act like you were some saint. You guys will see pretty soon here that she was quite complicit in all of this different sexual activity.
She was the job, you know, for everybody, girl. And all them boys just laughing about it. And then when shit blow up, now she won't be the victim. But that's tough. That is tough. That's tough.
Her husband actually stayed with her after this whole scandal went public. It's just absolutely insane.
He's still with her? That's outrageous.
Now, in her lawsuit, I found some very interesting information in regards to how all of this came about, and after reading the filing, I'm actually surprised that she didn't get more money because of the power levels involved, as well as the digital footprint of evidence the chief of the station left behind. In this situation, you really have four main players. Of course, you have Megan Hall, Sergeant Lewis Powell, Sergeant Henry McGowan, and most importantly, Chief Beryl Davis. And while these might be the four main people, keep in mind that she also had relations with him, and even him. Now let me take you guys back to day one, where Megan Hall shows up excited to start her career as a 24-year-old married woman. She claims that from the very start, the chief in charge told her to lie about past mental health issues when they conducted a psychological evaluation on her during the interview process. She of course gets the job, and a bunch of other officers apparently start flirting with her right off the bat.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've worked. So, like, before I came home to Nashville, at school, I worked in a factory. And I seen how people get down in that workforce, boy. Let a young girl come in there. Them old heads be on it. Off the muscle. Like, as soon as they come in there, they get the peek in them eyes. Bro. I'm telling you, it go down. Hey, I ain't gonna do my men like that. But listen, hey, it go down. Just know that.
Mentioned Sergeant Lewis Powell was one of her supervisors, and this is apparently the first man that she would have a sexual relationship with. Apparently one morning he told her to go to the extra training office for some jiu-jitsu lessons, and they ended up partaking in a whole nother workout. This relationship would continue for months.
In the office?
And out of all the guys that she would eventually be with, she definitely seemed to get the closest to him, and it sounds like he would even get possessive over her. Now word would obviously spread around the department that she was giving it up, and eventually she would go to a Memorial Day weekend party where she would apparently be the only woman invited. Well, by the end of the night, she hooks up with the Officer Maglico literally minutes after they put his wife to sleep while the party raged on. After having sex, they eventually get back into the hot tub with several other officers, and everyone watches them while he does wild things to her using his fingers.
Yo, what? I didn't know all this. Oh, she was for the streets. And her husband's still with her?
News spreads all over the department. There were also explicit videos and pictures of her being passed around. And Sergeant Powell was apparently pissed. Hall claims this is when he really started to demand that she continue to be with him. At this time, Sergeant Henry McGowan would then allegedly offer her payment to create an OF page, as well as Feet Finder, where Hall says he wanted to watch her with other men. She also claims that Sergeant McGowan offered her a promotion to sleep with him, which she apparently did. So at this point, she's been with all kinds of guys, and everyone around the office knows it. They've even seen pictures and videos and whatnot
niggas, that's all it is.
And this is where the chief comes in, pretty much the head honcho here.
This is outrageous.
And things get crazy. Understand the chief had a burner phone that he called Old Boy, where he would text Sergeant McGowan frequently. Chief Davis apparently got a picture of Hall sent to his burner phone, where she had Sergeant Lewis's foot in her mouth, to which
Oh, they nasty. Oh, they was getting it. Oh, no. No. They nasty. And her husband stayed with her to this day? Oh, he a man, the world crazy.
he said, "Who dat? Hall. Lewis. He on it again. He swears he ain't. She nor her husband took that picture. She has a tight little though. Yup." The chief would then go on to say, "The f Lewis saying to these hoes cause normal pimp shit ain't working. No fucking clue. He killing it. Maybe goody shit. Gotta be. I can't do it. Gorilla pimp. Only way I know. Does she talk to you? No. She's already getting too much attention. Oh, I see. It's all good. I saved her for the last time. I wish I could tell her who she's fucking can't do shit for her. I wish I could too. Then we could both play." So it sounds like both of these men wanted her attention badly and felt they had more power than Sergeant Powell within the department. Obviously, these text messages are evidence that he knew she was involved in a sexual relationship.
Hey, TR Nation, y'all be safe out there, bro. This is outrageous. Like, it just keep getting worse and worse. And her husband's still with her.
One of her supervisors and chose to not do anything about it, which is a bad look when you're the one in charge. Over time, Chief Davis continues to receive explicit photos and videos of Megan Hall to this burner phone. Megan even goes as far as to tell Chief Davis directly that she is scared of Sergeant Powell and his possessiveness over her. Still, the chief does nothing but begin to speculate on how to save his own ass. And then she still goes to a hot tub party with 3 male officers and dances around topless while they pour shots into her mouth. So despite...
Come on, brothers. Come on, brother. Come on. Y'all making us look bad, man. Y'all making us look bad. But, come on. And I know all of them got wives. I know they do.
Now formally complaining about these issues, she continued to put herself in these types of situations. Keep in mind, doing all of this while married. She was basically letting these men do whatever they wanted to her, both on and off the clock. Around the department, they knew an investigation was going to begin, and they seemingly wanted her gone. So Chief Davis terminated her after the behavior in the hot tub, with this story that obviously went super viral. So she then sues the city, the walls start coming down, and everyone starts getting investigated, and eventually Chief Davis and Sergeant McOwen are both terminated as well, with the burner phone text messages f***ing them in the end. After the investigation that got him fired, they would conclude, Chief Davis was aware of inappropriate sexual activity between officers, including superior officers and subordinates, as well as the shockingly widespread sharing within his department of nude photos and videos of female officers. Chief Davis admittedly received some of these inappropriate photographs and videos. He never voluntarily disclosed doing so. Chief Davis never reported this activity to the city's Human Resources Department, nor did he discipline any of the officers involved.
This is outrageous.
When Officer Hall was hospitalized on December 8th of 2020,
y'all stay safe out here, bro.
After a self-deletion attempt, by the way, Chief Davis did not report his prior knowledge of her sexual activity with Sergeant Lewis Powell. When Hall and Powell denied inappropriate sexual activity during the initial investigation, Chief Davis did not disclose to Director Patton or others that he knew or even believed them to be lying. Finally, the documentary evidence available to us compels a conclusion that Chief Davis misled Director Patton in his January 6th interview, and that he misled this investigation in his January 23rd interview. We find, therefore, that by failing to report or discipline officers engaged in
they wasn't going to report nothing. They was getting busy. Ain't no reporting.
Withholding information from city officials, conducting the initial investigation, and facilitating a hostile work environment in the sharing of nude images of subordinate employees, Chief Davis impeded the initial investigation contrary to city policy and permitted, if not encouraged, conduct potentially contrary to state and federal law. We further find on the basis of the documentary evidence available to us
he gonna read all these big ass paragraphs like damn.
He did the city's January 6th investigation of his prior knowledge, and this investigation by untruthful responses regarding his text message correspondence with Sergeant McOwen. Now let's be clear here. To me, this woman is far from a victim. At the end of the day, she was married, while happy to be the community bus, if you will. You know, everyone got their ride. Now, with that being said, everyone in this situation seems to be a complete sack of shit as well. A lot of these people were married.
I told y'all, I know they was married.
Some of them had children. Like, all the way from the top to the bottom, it looks really bad.
It looks
and
terrible.
like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm surprised.
Yo, I looked at the diploma. I didn't even know it said. I thought it was a real
to the
picture. Look at
bottom,
this.
It looks really bad. And like I said,
That whole say gangbang unit. Man, they funny
beginning
as
of the
hell.
video, I'm surprised that she didn't get more money. Was she for the streets?
Yes.
Absolutely. But was there also a lot of evidence against people more powerful than her? Yes, there was, and in these type of situations, especially where the city is getting sued, a lot of times these payments are absolutely massive. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video.
Yeah, hey, TR Nation. I'm speechless, y'all. I don't know what to say. It just kept getting worse, but she's still with him. No, he's still with her. What the, like, I don't get it. But y'all, I'm gonna cut the video off there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was different, but y'all, that happened about 20 minutes from me. I'm embarrassed for Tennessee right now. This makes us look bad. It does. Can't lie. It makes us look bad. But y'all, it's a great state. It's a great state. But I'm cut off there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe. I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. And like I always say at the end of my videos, T-Raw Nation, stay you, man. Always, always, always stay you. And I love you. Peace.